Good morning. It gave me like this little thing right when I got on. Did I look at the pants? They are high in the shot. Anyway, I'm sitting out back. I'm sitting far back. Let's get closer. Ooh, there's my email telling me that I'm live. Glad to know that I am live. Okay, that light. Or I'm gonna bring you over here a little bit to see if that helps with the light. I'm trying to figure out. I want to be able to use this ring light, but look, see the glasses? We're figuring this out. And I'm trying to make it as not as noticeable as humanly possible, but it is coming pretty big. Yeah. It is reflecting right in those puppies. I will figure it out, but I don't think I need it. I think I can turn it off. We'll turn it off. There we go. That's better. Now I won't have weird circles in my glasses. But anyway, good morning. Hi. It's time for coffee. It's breakfast time. Here, you want to see my breakfast? There's my breakfast. 2 eggs, toast, coffee at my desk in my in the studio. So we're here. Just gonna eat breakfast, chit chat before I get fully started on my day. But just wanted to get to talk with everybody else. We do have one thing we have to try to accomplish today, and I say we meaning everybody here, is we have to choose the picture for tomorrow's live stream. So that is a big one we have to do. So I don't even have I haven't even gone through and thought, hey, maybe this one, maybe that one. I don't even have a pre-list. So I literally have a stack of all of the possible coloring books sitting on my right. Yeah, that's my right. And so you guys can help me make my decision on that. So that's basically it. But actually 6 minutes ago, as of 6 minutes ago, the video reviewing these went live. It's 13 minutes long. So if you're watching that video right now, you're not here because it's not over yet. Let's see real quick. Has anybody watched the video yet? Look at my analytics. In all honesty, yep, it's gotten a view. This is one of my better editing jobs. I worked harder on the editing on this one. Get that done. Good morning, Dreamy Smokes Reviews. What do you review? I review color pencils. So I just had a new review go live today. I was just looking to see on these pencils. The video's up. It was one of those where, I thought I was kicking the camera. The camera's sitting on my desk. I can't kick the camera tripod. Literally recorded it yesterday, edited it yesterday, uploaded it yesterday, did like everything yesterday, which I don't normally do everything in one day. So it was a lot. My eggs are cold. It took me so long to cook breakfast and then get in here and get things set up. My breakfast is cold. That's okay. I'm at least getting some protein. Vintage packs of cigarettes. That's cute. That is very interesting. Okay. Yeah, of course the dangers. You have to be balanced with it. I mean, it's a personal choice. I am old enough that I remember the vending machines, like being in restaurants at the front of a restaurant, like you could just buy cigarettes out of a vending machine. And it's like they had the acrylic pull knobs and stuff. They were very unique. Like they weren't like, soda machines did not look like cigarette vending machines and vice versa. Like they were a unique mechanism and a whole aesthetic in and of themselves. So I bet it has to be hard to find those things though, because I wouldn't think that a lot of people would save those things. Like, they weren't considered something that you would pay. I would think people would be saving vintage beer cans even more so than a cigarette package back then. So probably very much harder to source. I think I want to filter. This feels a little boring. Let's go. What does beam look like? Ooh, that's bad. Blush, no. let's glow. Ew. Okay, all these are really, really bad. That's really weird. 8mm. Talking about vintage cigarettes, yeah. Oh, not too difficult online. Okay. I just wouldn't think there would be a lot of stock to choose from. I guess is where I'm going with that whole idea. No, I don't like any of those filters, so we're just going to stick with what I've got. We're in the natural. We are no makeup today. It was just me. I did like curl my hair because I got up from sleep and it was in weird shapes. This is the only on-camera work I'm doing today. Don't need a filter. Thank you. I like to play with the filter just because sometimes my lighting's a little bit weird. I'm in a room that I have a giant window in front of me and it does change, and I had to lose the face cam, or not the face cam, the face cam's working, the face light, because it was like putting during circles. But thank you for the compliment. I will take it. Yeah, these are the pencils that the review is over right here. I've got a product link for them just to be easy for you guys. I think it's sold out, so I put the twistables in because the twistables are pretty much the same thing. You only get 10, same price, but you'll be missing 2 of the colors. Just because I think the other one, I looked last night when I was uploading the video and putting the product tag in, it said that the one I was using was sold out. Hopefully they've restocked. These are brand new. Like, I got the email saying new. Oh, inspired me to hop on YouTube. I have been on YouTube since 2016 as a hobby channel, just kind of doing it here and there when I could find time. At the time, there weren't, adult coloring was when it was like doing its big thing, right? And everybody was hopping on there. And I'd always enjoyed art. Like I've had, Grace and Lottie's as a business has existed since 2008. Let's put that in perspective there. And I owned a fiber art studio, did other art, sold paintings, you know, because typically when you're an artist, you work in a bunch of different mediums. Very rarely do you get to just stay in one. I found that I enjoyed getting to work with adults. And so kind of started crafting a channel for just adults to get to create, draw. My first big video was how to draw this kind of a mix between a mandala and Zentangle design, and it went really big. But then colored pencils seem to be doing well now, so that's what I'm working with. I've tried other craft kits. I enjoy Spirograph as it is. There's another retro thing for you that I do a lot of. So I'll pull out, I've got my actual kit from when I was 8 sitting over there. I won't tell you how many years old it is at this point. It's getting up there though, and it costs like $6 at a store that doesn't exist anymore because the price tag's still on it. So yeah, that's kind of, I just started there, and the channel has always been growing. It's not, the rate of growth has varied, obviously, but it's never shrunk, even when I had to take breaks from it because of other things in life. And so that's been always nice to come back and have to rebuild it all back up again. So, just dropped a piece, little flick. This the first egg was cold. This egg is really cold. I would think in Dreamy, in your niche, how many like creators would you kind of estimate are out there? I think that sounds like a very defined niche. And I feel like my niche is small. I would think yours, excuse me, a little bit, would be a little bit smaller. Which is a good, like, can be a very good thing because you don't have as many creators that you're competing against, but nobody else has watched the video yet. I'm like glued. This is so silly. The amount that my real-time analytics screen is up is probably an unhealthy amount. Just FYI. Okay, cold eggs finished. Toast to go, but the toast, we're so humid right now that toast doesn't stay crunchy very long. So, okay, I'm gonna show you the books. We got Summer Nights. These are in no order, as you will see here in just a second. Rooms of Wonder, Magical Dawn, Worlds of Wonder, Lost Ocean, and Twilight Garden. I did leave out a couple of books. Although, hold on, I'm gonna go get one. I've got an idea. This may be our winner. Thought. If I am reviewing Crayola pencils, should I do them in the Crayola coloring book? That is a thought. I thought about downloading a page, but I don't have any good art paper right now to print it on, and I would want to give it art paper. Let's kind of see if there's anything in here that would lend itself. So here's one. I did a while, like this was a video series back in the day on the channel, right there, that sweet little bird. Kind of looking to see if there's anything that lends itself to this type of pencil. Looking at colors, shapes. Because that's the big thing. It's okay, this could work. The sad thing is they only put, oh, well, we got the Choco Mint. We could use that. That could work, but would want the brown to be used in that tree. It was a tree, see, right here. And it doesn't have, it didn't have any trunks. Well, that one would work, but I was testing the testing page. I'm not seeing much, knowing I have used the pencils like this enough and seeing how these behaved to give them the best chance to shine. Ooh, this could work. Got some birds, so we got feathers. Okay. What do you guys think about this? That's choice one. I'm not seeing much else. This is weird. Okay, so choice one. We've got choice one. Now in this book, right here, this is a sheet I've already done. But these are with tritones right here. These are all done with tritones. This is also done with tritones. This was actually done on the car on the way to Disneyland. You want some context on that guy. Ooh. That one's fun. Text says there's only one green, so I need all of the leaves to be similar leaves to make sense. Well, there's two greens. It has like 4 different kinds of leaves. This is all one type of leaf, but it's all one type of flower too, so I couldn't have fun with the different colors. Yeah, I didn't use tritones on these. That one I've liked. I like that picture a lot. I know you guys couldn't really see it. There's another one done very similarly. Oh, I remember doing Mr. Owl. Mr. Owl was a live stream series. Here's our Mr. Owl. Ooh, here's what I was doing, studying different autumn leaves. Never finished. Got a background though on it. This one could be, it's got a bird. We've got flags. The flags would be good for the one of them. You could treat it like dogwoods maybe, where like you have different color flowers. Plans for the day. Plans for the day is I'm going to be doing client work today, so it's not very exciting. I'll be sitting watching. Okay, here's what I will be doing. I will be watching a bunch of YouTube videos. And that sounds like not very, like, it's like, oh, that sounds like a great day. But I will be taking copious notes on them in my client's niche. So it's not that I'm watching the YouTube that I pick. I'm watching YouTubes that fit within what they do. Ooh, this one could work. Look at this one, guys. Right here. I like that one. Okay, we'll mark that one too. There's a possibility. Lost Ocean. Ocean is fun. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's what it is. It's not a horrible job. I'm not going to complain one bit. I have picked it. Fish are good because the fish scales allow you to have some fun with them. I keep kicking the light. I think I'm kicking my camera. Let's see. This one has some possibilities. Okay, this little guy, I kind of like this one for this idea. Look at this. Because what it could be is one pencil is doing each circle of fish. So how many would that be? 1, 2. Oh, there's like 2 different fish in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would allow me for 14 different pencils. And there's 12, so we could repeat. I could repeat my favorite. The outside, like I could save the last line and be like, this one's for my favorite one. Oh, and the middle one only has 1, so I'd get to repeat my favorite one when I get out to the outside. I think I like that idea. It's pretty simple. It'll allow us to kind of really play with the pencils. What do you guys think? Anybody? I'm leaning towards this one. Let's eat some toast for a minute. Oh. I look like a tomato. It could be. I'm not too worried about that. Typically, my live streams are like 6 or 7 hours, so that's fine. I'm not worried on that one. Background's easy. Background would just be blue water. So I would do that with some pastels, my little pastel tubs that I put on with Q-tips. I'm leaning towards that one. This is going to sound funny, but a lot of times what I lean towards is ones where I have less spots where I have to make color choices. Like, I don't have to keep choosing. Like, most of the choices are made for me. Of course, with these, is again, they do 3 colors. It's pretty cool. Let me see the back. Each pencil, they're all swirled together in there. And then they're not as swirled together as other pencils. So, it'll be interesting. I'll make the link for the live stream after I'm done live, and then it'll be up. And then replay crew will get to watch that. Ooh, the video's up to 3 views. It's funny because views, okay, video views on YouTube are way down compared to what they used to be. Because I think mainly because of shorts. People just consume content different, and that's fine. Like, it's always going to be changing. Stating the fact, not complaining. Toast is pretty good. It's just like an oatmeal bread. Just toasted with a little bit of, actually, it's Smart Balance. It's not real butter, but it's the soy-free Smart Balance. Coffee is from Blueprint Coffee. I did look that up, so you guys would know. Since I didn't have it the other day, I was like, oh, I need to know what coffee I'm drinking. Oh, it's a hair week this morning. So, first one live. So I'm now trying out the vertical lives. That's new. That's just something I started this week. To be able to do these shorter, like, chit chat videos, just to kind of talk. I'm not actually like drawing or doing anything while I'm doing it. And I'm really enjoying them. I'm enjoying just the chit chat aspect of everything. My standard live streams that are so long, you can see the cameras right here. There's my camera. There's one camera. The other one's behind this one for face cam. I have lights. I've got the whole 9 yards here. Those get like fewer views but longer views, so it's always so differently. Although I'm still laughing at my short on these that did so well, which is literally just me seeing them on the computer and then buying them. Now, I think I did a good job editing that one to tell the story. Especially considering, I think it's only like 9 or 14 seconds. Like, it's really short. But also trying to, like, voice my little bit of frustration. I was like, I thought I had all the pencils. Now I have to go get another one. You're just like, come on. I thought I was caught up. Then you pull this one on me. Just when I think I've got a moment. Like, okay, so here. Some stories with my pencils. You cannot get the metallic colors. Metallics don't come in any of the sets. So if you want their metallic pencils, you have to buy that one. Extreme colors, however, if you have the larger sets, don't bother, because you will get more of the neon colors in the larger sets of the Crayola pencils than you get in this box. So this is a waste of your time. Colors of Kindness. If you have the 150 set, they're in there. Sadly, one color, where is it? Always Brave, Cadet Blue, is not. So you've got to buy this set just because of one pencil that is not in it. This set came out, which I thought, oh, they just put together a nice little set of the pastels to go with their normal bold colors. Well, there is one color in this one that isn't in the other sets. So again, you have to go buy this set just to get that one color, which is spring green. And then finally, Colors of the World, right here. They made a 150 set that made it seem like you were getting more Colors of the World with it because it came with 36 colors of the world instead of 24. Well, you can only buy 24. Well, the extra ones that came with it were just a relabel of black, brown. Like it was pencils you already have, just with a different name on them. So that was my whole thing with Crayola and going through and like having to get another pack and another pack just to get one pencil. So, little mini rant over. Back to eating my toast. What did everybody else have for breakfast this morning? Did you eat breakfast? Were you good and actually ate some breakfast? There's another question. No judgment on what you had for breakfast or if you didn't get to. I would encourage you to have healthy habits. Now, if you're doing the intermittent fasting thing where like, oh, I don't get to eat till like 10 or noon or whatever because it falls within my window, that's totally fine. But normally eating breakfast is part of a healthy habit. You know how the eggs were cold? The toast is really cold and now it's kind of chewy. It is the yield. I'm kind of curious once I finish with these swirls what I'm going to do next, pencil wise. I still have my grisaille that I haven't filmed a review of yet, so I can get that done. I have to decide what I'm going to do for these for a swatch chart, because it's just a 12 pack and figuring out where to place it. So I think I may just edit my add-ons and add it to the add-ons. But make it its own page. Although they are in different orders. If you saw that short, they're in one order here, but in a different order in the box. Now, they show the order right here, so if you want to put them back in that order, you can. But yeah, the order here is different than the order here, which bothers me. I don't know why you couldn't just keep it the same. And yes, I know it's a very small, itty bitty, trivial problem that does not really matter to the face of the earth. Okay. It's not going to change anything on Earth, right? That my Crayolas are in a consistent order, but I like it that way. I like these mugs, but they don't hold very much. And I was like, look, I'm like, oh, my coffee's almost gone already. I have bigger mugs. That was the one that I grabbed that mug today. I'm like trying to remember. I was like, I got my own coffee this morning. It's like a lot of times Shrubs will bring me coffee because he leaves the house crazy early to drive to work. And of course, my commute is maybe 20 feet, so I can't complain. Sometimes I have to go to the occasional coffee shop. It's rough. What does that button do? I can start a poll with that button. I'm playing with my buttons right now. I can share and mod settings. Cool. I was curious with the there's some bottom buttons. I never touch them. I don't. Excuse me. I just started like doing this. I normally stream from like a full streaming setup. I'm used to doing it through that, and then having my another control panel over here on my Mac. I'm literally running. I run 2 computers while I stream. So yeah, 2 computers. Oh, update on the panther in the neighborhood. Haven't heard any more sightings, so hopefully he has moved on. Or she. I don't know which one it is. It. So we're still going out with Lottie. Lottie, are you in here? I didn't see. She's probably. My son's still in bed, so she's probably with him, cuddled up. So we're still going out with her so that she's safe. But still, it's one of those things that's like, I don't want to deal with a panther. There's one thing dealing with the coyotes during mating season. Like, I'm going to go out with her and be careful. And honestly, it sounds like I live in the middle of nowhere, and I don't. Like, I'm in a neighborhood, like an actual neighborhood in a city that has been around for a while. You know, it's not like this is new. And it's not new development where like, oh, we've encroached upon their habitat and they haven't figured out where to go. They've had plenty of time. They have had 60 years since my house was built to figure out where they needed to go. But it's just strange. It's like, okay. We also have a herd of deer that come through. And I use the term herd because it's somewhere between 6 and 10 deer. And so we saw them, like, we've been here for several years. We saw them for the first time this winter when it snowed. So that was exciting to get to see them come across, and they were looking, but literally that many deer in my front yard. Again, I don't have a big front yard. I'm not some big rural lot. Having that many deer here was interesting. We also have foxes, like, but they've got really, really like long legs. They look strange because their legs are so long. It like takes you a minute. I was like, what is that? I was like, oh, that's a fox. But because legs are so long, it's like it's on stilts. So I have not seen any bobcats, and I have not seen the panther personally, but it has been confirmed in the neighborhood. And then I haven't actually seen the coyotes here either, so take that as you will. We have so more lizards than I would have thought. And we had one big guy who was like living around here when we first moved in. Haven't seen him since. Just that first summer. So I think our dog probably scared him off, which good. Yeah, please stay away from my dog because she will hurt you, and I don't want her to hurt you, Mr. Lizard. I'm talking like Mr. Lizard's watching the live stream. Of course he is. Of course, birds and squirrels. We did have a squirrel take out our power. That was interesting. I think that's it for our wildlife here. I haven't seen much interesting. Of course, we did get the cicadas. The cicadas, the eclipse, the northern lights, all of that happening like in the same week was an interesting little bit here because that was our timing. All of that was the same week. Yeah, because we've got so many trees. Our front yard is not big. It has just got too many trees for it. And they've been there long enough that those cicadas were dropped when those trees were here before. And so you could honestly, if you're easily grossed out by some things, you might want to cover your ears for a minute, do earmuffs or something. The night they emerged, you could hear them coming out of the ground. I mean, it was so strange and bizarre. I'm not bothered by them, so I was literally out in the yard watching them climb up the tree and do all their thing and stuff, because I was like, wow, this is something, I don't know if I'll see this again. You know, I'm free right now. I can actually get to experience this and see what it's like when they come out, and
now I know, a lot of them die almost immediately, which is kind of sad. Like, you think about it, they made it like 17 years underground, and then they come out and boom, nothing. But that's life for them. So I finished my breakfast. I think I've talked enough about the wildlife in my front yard. But that is it for today. Normal live stream tomorrow. That'll be starting at 9 a.m. And it'll be this picture. Lost Oceans. That's the one that won. I think it'll work out well. It'll show off the pencils well so that you can actually, so everybody can actually see what they look like. And that'll be it. I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, I probably won't do another short live stream. I may do one Monday morning, but it's probably gonna be Tuesday because Monday morning I go and hang out with some people. We do coffee and schedule things and get like our beginning of the week done. So anyway, that is it for today. See you next time. Bye. Oh, I always forget where the end button is, and then I say the bye, and I seem really silly.